Hey everybody, Abe Brown here with the Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise Coaching Program. Thank you so much for taking a couple of moments out of your day to check out this video. I'm going to be talking about a series over the next several videos called September Success. In other words, finishing 2019 strongly. My heart and my passion is to help you to do everything I can to help you and me to finish 2019 as strongly as we possibly can. And of course, I know many of you came into 2019, you had big goals, you had big dreams, you had big ambitions. And what I want to say to you here today is that it's not too late for you to fulfill those visions or dreams. It's not too late. I've had a lot of people say to me in the last couple of weeks, oh my goodness, it's already September, or in the last few days, they've said it's already September, where's the year gone? And yet, you know, there's still 4 months left in 2019 before we head into 2020. And 2020 is coming, but what I want to do is make sure that I do everything I can to fulfill the goals that I'd set for myself in 2019 and to help you to do the same. Because 4 months is actually a long time, about 120 days left here in 2019. So how can we finish 2019 strong? How can we have September success? And so what I've done is I've taken the word success, and over the next 7 or 8 episodes, I'm going to be breaking down that word success, you know, obviously S-U-C-C-E-S-S, and we're going to be talking about how we can have September success. Now, let me just talk about the word success for just 1 second. When we use the word success, we're not just talking about, you know, a Hollywood definition or a Wall Street definition of success. We're talking about success as you define it. You are the one who needs to define success for you. It's not about impressing someone else, but you know, I know many of you watching this video came into 2019 with big dreams, big goals, big ambition, a lot of fire in your belly, and here you are now kind of 8-9 months into the year, and you're wondering, how am I going to fulfill them? And so what I want to do is take that word success and break it down into 7 principles that will really help you over these next 4 months to finish 2019 strong and to have some success. Now, the first thing that I want to focus on here in this video is to take the letter S, and if we're going to finish September strong and finish 2019 strong, then what we need to do is start by having a shift. And so the letter S is going to stand for shift. Now, when you think about the word shift, you know, you think about a change in your possession, a change in your direction, maybe a change in your tendency. We're not talking about a transformation. You know, some of you watching this video, actually probably most of you watching this video, don't need a total overhaul or transformation, but you just need a shift. And if we're going to have a shift occur to finish 2019 strong, then we've got to do 3 things in order to have a shift that will occur to elevate us so that we can finish 2019 strong. Do you want to hear what those 3 things are? I know you do. So here they are. The first thing that you got to do, and they all start with the letter R, is you've got to remind yourself of the goals that you set at the start of the year that stirred your soul. I'm not talking about the small ones, the piddly goals, the mini goals. I'm talking about the ones that stirred your soul and set your passion on fire. I don't know about you, but I came to 2019 with some big goals. It wasn't just, hey, I want to cross the street, or hey, I want to read 1 chapter out of a book once a month. I mean, I came into 2019 with some big goals. I came into 2019 with some huge goals, bigger than I'd ever set before at this stage in my business and in my career. And you know, the reason we set big goals, I've done it, you've done it, is because the big goals stir our soul. They set our soul on fire. I mean, if you have a little goal, you're not going to get inspired. If you have a little goal, you're not going to get all fired up. If you have a big goal, I'll tell you what, you're going to get fired up to accomplish that goal. And so here's what I want to tell you, folks. Remind yourself of the goals that you set for yourself at the start of the year. I put my goals down in writing so that it's easy for me to remind myself. And what I'm doing is I'm saying I'm not going to decrease the goal. I'm going to increase the effort. I'm going to increase the engagement. Why? Because once you start to see results, it will become a healthy obsession. You know what I did just this morning? As I looked at the last 4 months of 2019, I checked out some of my financial goals for 2019. In other words, 8 months have already passed. Have I maintained? Am I on track to hit those goals? And I'm happy to say I'm on track to achieve those goals. But I can't take my foot off the gas pedal here. I got to keep grinding. I got to keep hustling. I got to keep making it happen so that I can finish 2019 strong. So do you. And so number one, remind yourself of those goals. Remind yourself of the big ones, the ones that stirred your soul. Inspire yourself again. The second thing that you've got to do is you've got to reframe. So number one is remind. Number two, you got to reframe. Now, to reframe basically means to frame something in a different way. Let me say this. Some of you are looking at your goals to date in 2019, and you're telling yourself you're a failure. You're saying, I haven't hit it. You know what? I might as well just give up. Listen to me, please. I beg you, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your goals. What you've got to do is reframe them. Do you know that the key to transforming anything is to reframe it? When you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at begin to change. I'm going to say that again. When you change the way you look at things, I'll tell you what, the things that you look at begin to change. Why do we need to reframe ourselves as we head into, the last 4 months of 2019? Because if you're seeing yourself as a failure, if you're seeing yourself as can't do, you need to reframe that so that you begin to embrace who and what you are, so that you begin to step into that level where you believe about yourself the very best thing. If you are seeing yourself as a failure, then you've got to reframe yourself as a learner. If you're seeing yourself as a procrastinator, you've got to reframe and start seeing yourself as someone who's empowered. I'm telling you what, you've got to reactivate the belief system. So you see, when you remind, that's number one, you reactivate the inspiration. But when you reframe, you reactivate the belief system. And you need to have a belief system that aligns with your goal and objectives. And so stop telling yourself you're a failure. Start telling yourself you're a champion. I'll tell you what, I have some mantras that I repeat to myself over and over again. And I can guarantee you, they're not, you're a failure. You're not going to do this. You're not going to get it. You're not going to achieve it. My mantra is all about being a conqueror, being somebody who makes it happen, being someone who is a success. That's you as well. Let me give you the third thing that we need to do if we're going to shift on our way to finishing 2019 strong and having success in September. Okay, so this is the first one is remind, the second is reframe, but the third one is you've got to refire. Okay, you've got to refire. So if the first one, in other words, reminding is about your inspiration, and the second one is about your belief system, then the third one, refire, is about now you executing and taking action. Listen to me, folks. You've got to get refired. There is power in you, in your energy, in your ability to attack this goal and to achieve it, but not if you're not motivated. If you're demotivated, if you are a person right now who's feeling distressed and discouraged and down about your goals and your dreams, you got to put all of that aside and you've got to refire. One of the things I say when I speak to crowds is I tell them the ABCs of success. And it's really simple. A, you are awesome. B, you are brilliant. And C, you are a creator. All of the creative knowledge and ability and wisdom that you need is already in you. And so I want to encourage you here today to refire when it comes to your goals for the end of 2019, to not give up, to not be that person who just throws in the towel. I'll tell you what, push harder, engage deeper, elevate your game to a place where you finish 2019 strongly. I'll tell you what, that's the plan. That's the goal. That is our tactic here for the next 4 months. And let me tell you one thing about you and me. We also need connection. And so if you want to finish September strong, please do reach out to me. I'd love to tell you about a program that will change your life. the Health, Wealth, and Wise coaching program. So I'll tell you what, we're going to be sharing some videos over the next couple of weeks. 7 episodes, maybe 8 on September success. We're going to take the word success, we're going to break it down into 7 principles. The first thing is you've got to shift. And how do you shift? Number 1, you remind yourself of those goals that stirred your soul. Number 2, you reframe, okay? You begin to see things in a different way so that you can activate your belief system. But number 3, you got to get refired. And one of the keys to getting refired is to get around with people who are going to help you to refire. It's very difficult to refire if you've got only negative influences in your life. So I encourage you to get around with people who help you to get refired rather than people who are going to tear you down. And so check out the Health, Wealth, and Wise coaching program. You can go to leadershipwealth.org. Thank you for watching this video. I know it's a lot longer than my typical videos. I appreciate you for your patience. I appreciate you sticking through until the end. Would you please share this video? Would you please share this video? Comment below. Definitely share it to people who need to hear a message like this so they can finish 2019 strong. I'll see you again in a couple of days.